I am to deliver one more oh-so-secret love note to Lord Byron, I will leave this house, never to return.
You will keep a civil tongue in this house, Miss Boyce. The correspondence with Lord Byron is none of our concern.
She is making it my concern. The detailed instructions on where and when to leave the notes that his lordship may happen upon them.
Must you complain constantly?
To keep my sanity, I must.
Then I must remind you of the state of the word.
Must you?
Imagine if his lordship was standing behind you just now.
Oh, I can think of a worse fate.
You are incorrigible. Know your place. He is on board for only as long as he deems.
He has expressed to us that he will not let us go if for no other reason that he does not wish to train others.
And that is his prerogative. He is a lord. We are servants and lucky to be so.
Lucky to be servants. Oh yes, my work is a calling and a privilege.
Mine is. I was born to be a lady's maid. My mother was a lady's maid and her mother before her. My family legacy may not be a glamorous one, but I have pride in my work. I know you take pride in other things.
Well, I find it to be the least damning of vices.
I trust you speak from experience. You should learn to keep more of your secrets to yourself. You may one day be excused from this house if it is proven that even half your tales are true.
I shall pay you no mind, as I shall have enjoyment out of my own life.
May you find none such enjoyment in the next life.
Excuse me, did you say something?
No.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, masters and broads. Good evening. And thank you for attending tonight's final bout of entertainment. Before we begin, a couple of house rules, yes. Okay. Firstly, we have arranged everything so that if you should need, spare undergarments may be purchased from the bar outside. Use the code word, oh no. Secondly, absolutely no flash photography or videography. Thirdly, the house, she's a bit old. She was there before you, I guarantee you she'll be there after you, so be gentle. Without further— oh no! There's a talk back after tonight's performance of the playwright herself. She's single, so please, come if you feel so inclined. Without further ado, the entertainment. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Lying on the floor again. Hey, hey, she rises, hey, hey, she rises, hey, hey, she rises, lying on the floor
I'm beyond curious.
Well, to be candid with you.
Spoke of our little contest.
Yes. The good doctor believes that I am holding an unfair advantage, that I have experience with this style of writing.
Well, you write sonnets and love poems.
Was there anything more terrifying than love?
Not quite enough.
Indeed! My readership is full of the ill-adore. They are my constant source of stability in this life.
Who do you write for, Michelle? My angel writes for her muses, the companions who ever-present segments of imagination. In all earnestness, Michelle, are those muses here with us now?
Well, of course. Was it not Socrates who said the unexamined life is not worth living?
So you have created your own examiners. Is that what you have us believe?
I have created nothing. I am not responsible for them or their critiques.
Well, we shall try and endeavor to impress them.
Yes, shall we not?
Well, truly, why else would you be reading? It must be a more impressive pastime. Every instant you have wasted on those books is utterly and entirely lost.
Those books could never be called a waste of time. You must be having a joke of your own making.
Paradise lost. Is this gloomy atmosphere not enough to satisfy the thirst for darkness ever present in your timbered soul?
Only fools are afraid of the dark, Lord Byron.
Well, I quite agree. And the things one sees in the dark, those we are wise to fear.
let us endeavor to put all our attention on the light. Being in the company of brilliant men and beautiful women, I can think of no better way to brighten the gloom of our circumstances.
My sister and I are thankful for this compliment, which we did absolutely nothing to earn. Tell me, do we not have the capacity for brilliance as well as an attractive appearance?
On the contrary, see, I'm of the opinion that a woman's appearance is improved immeasurably when her mouth is closed.
And it's my opinion that your appearance improves immeasurably when my eyes are closed.
Yet no remarks on my beauty. My ego will go bruised indefinitely.
Well, have you come up with a brilliant idea yet? Something to thrill us all? Your muses included?
Oh, Miss Shelley has trouble envisioning the truly terrifying.
Well, I've yet to find anything quite as frightening as Lord Byron stalking a helpless female from across the ballroom.
A fearsome creature to behold, I'll admit. Preposterous. I've never seen a helpless female in a ballroom, especially our own. Miss Claremont, would you delight us with a story?
I know not of such things.
She would prefer to keep in the confines of a playwriting.
Indeed, but perhaps our little fiend could be taught.
I hardly desire the acquisition of that knowledge.
I hope that's untrue. One may always improve oneself and one's mind. Man or woman, correct, Miss Shelley?
Is there another breed of knowledge which with you mean to avail yourself?
A more carnal knowledge, perhaps?
I believe I'd rather be the subject of the poem.
I have no doubt that would bring you pleasure. My only true task in life, you see.
So the rumors are true.
You must forgive my manners, Miss Claremont. We have not yet turned you to the ways of the romantic. Do I shock you with my candorous speech of pleasure?
No. In fact, I'm disappointed. These seem quite tame conversations for the leaders of new romantic ideals. I'm surprised. We did not find you half undressed, hanging from the banister.
Such talk. Perhaps she's a quicker convert than most.
But of course she sees the value in the romantic life, the nature of darkness within and without.
My eyes are insensible to charms of that nature.
And what of you, fair doctor? Will you write us a story?
It's my enthusiasm, not hobbies.
It is hard to tell your mood, boy, head always bowed. Little more than your name and the weather from you has been quite a task.
Perhaps I prefer...
The company of your own thoughts.
Yes, indeed. I've always been in this state. I was indifferent, say, to my peers. I united myself in the bond of closest friendship to one among them, who took my silence as a challenge and has refused to let me alone with my thoughts since.
My greatest accomplishment. Another wind to call as your own, my friend. We shall need to vacate the house to make room for your placards.
It was my temper to avoid a crowd and attach myself fervently to a few.
And may we count ourselves among those few?
You may.
Will we be the subject of your submission?
You have heard Miss Claremont's desire to be immortalized in a sonnet. Will you deny?
I would not curse you to such a fate. Giving one's heart's desire can prove a waste of the heart.
Well, would you look at the time? We best should be getting to bed. Dearest, shall we?
I believe I will stay up to begin my writing. But once the idea is fresh in my mind, I must put it to paper, you know.
A fresh idea. What of your sea captain? Is it not a wreck you shall be focusing on?
Well, he will still be part of it, but there is another wreck that I wish to examine. At least, perhaps. I must find my quill.
Here, here, Miss Shelley. Strike while the iron is hot, eh?
Surely, brilliant authors need rest as much as us common folk.
Indeed, Miss Claremont, shall I escort you to your door?
Thank you, Doctor.
Nightcap, George.
Well, I can think of no better way to end the evening, but I believe we should resist.
My company is denied yet again. Tell me, when should I begin to take offense?
My friend, you give such meaning to these fleeting
moments. Long moments appear fleeting. What choice do I have?
You speak not like a groom on his honeymoon.
Don't I? Does she speak as a bride?
She speaks as herself, consistently higher than one might imagine, if I may be so bold.
Joy once lost is pain.
The joy is not lost, she is in another room.
She is on another planet.
Perhaps she is longing for you to join her there.
Please do not speak to me of my wife's longings.
Have you not always sought my advice on the female species?
You are my trusted counselor in all matters.
My Mary must be excused from this.
Must she?
You are a player in this tale and cannot speak as a third party.
No trusted friend and advisor?
My dearest friend, but your words have inspired a competitive nature in her. She wishes to play at our level, fearful of a discontent upon her failure.
So certain are you that she should fail?
The odds certainly are against her.
Because she is a woman.
She has you for her competition.
Indeed she does.
Yes, well, long day tomorrow and all. Haven't put anything down on paper yet. I must rest.
You long for a dreamless slumber?
Appears that my dreams can't be held at bay.
Then I wish you luck with your toil. Good night.
Good night. Dearest, I thought you went to bed. Have you been writing this whole time?
Yes, I had to begin. There is something at work inside my soul which I do not understand. Oh, I fear I am a mad woman. My nightmare feels like it is happening all around me, even now. The man-made man, his yellow eyes scorching my soul, urging me to tell his story. I must free my mind of its torment here. The creature will live in these pages and haunt my thoughts no more. Well, tell me, dear, do my words make sense?
Yes, you paint him in clear and detailed strokes. A heinous creature. Tell me, would he not be more frightening as one who cannot speak? A lumbering, heavy-breathing creature, grotesque.
So I have no fear of the ignorant. It's those who know of which they speak which haunt me into a much more terrifying degree. No, he must be eloquent and knowledgeable, with such a thirst for understanding as to rival his father.
His father,
Yes, is that not the correct phrase?
from the creature's point of view,
In fact, from any point of view.
abomination, delusions of living life as a man. Are we to believe that he is accepted into society in this state?
In an ideal society, perhaps, but that is not the world in which we live in, so he is rejected by all, first and foremost his creator.
His father.
Yes.
Dearest, I do wish you would speak to me and not leave your turmoil within the pages of a book.
How could you say that? You're speaking of my story, nothing more.
Dearest,
Do not give voice to the sentiment behind your eyes.
my angel, I only worry that you've taken too much upon yourself. The child...
Our child.
Our child. Never lived a moment, not really.
Oh, he lived in me. He was a part of me. I was some mother. I am a mother, though I may not call myself one now, for where is my child? Where is my
It
child?
was my child too.
No, it is not the same. You have a child. Your child sleeps and laughs and breathes, though you are not there to witness it. Our child never had the chance for you to abandon it. Perhaps now you never will.
Not have you disgraced the memory of our child by likening it to this
your wishes and convenience. I drove to shelter you, as a bare exotic is sheltered by its garden before the halls grow tiresome.
You know nothing of my wishes. You, who have driven a wedge between my father and I. You, who cannot truly love me in the eyes of the law, and made me a most unhappy mistress. And I, who had barely left my nursery, to be deceived into your world, into your bed, and to finally expect a child of mine own and to have it taken away. Please do not take this child away from me now.
You do not write a child, you write a plaything, an idol.
Oh, I write what I know. What's my great teacher ashamed? Besides, what else is there to do in this dark and sullen place filled with torture and temptation?
Temptation?
What else is there to occupy my mind but to write? What else is there that is worth my time?
I believed that I was. That our life together was worth your precious time. Perhaps you foolishly believe that I brought you here for the amusement of others? No. No, this contest is of little consequence to me. I wish to be with my wife, to be seen by her again, to feel her warmth beneath my touch, to go through all manner of life with her, not to have herself make herself an artist of sacrilege.
Oh, well, I would rather that than to be nothing more than an angel of destruction.
Ah, so you have found my true angelic form. At last, one of destruction. Is the damned worthy of loving the beautiful? Would the beautiful ever stoop to love the damned? I have said that the sublime and rapturous moment you confessed yourself mine cannot be painted by mortal imagination. Yet when I reflect that you are pursuing the same course, exposing yourself to the same dangers which have rendered me what I am, imagine you may deduce a meaning from my words. One to direct you in case of your success, but more importantly, console you in case of failure.
Well, I do not intend to fail.
Few do. Miss Shelley,
Suppose you heard all that, did you?
Heard all of what, Miss Shelley?
Anyone who is foolish enough to lie to my face can call me Mary.
As you wish, Mary.
What are you doing up so late, Doctor?
John.
John.
I was struck by my own muses, and they demand a melody. Would my playing be a bother to you?
Quite the contrary. Perhaps our muses can keep company with one another. Play.
As you wish, Mary.
These pages, they shall be the crux of my freedom. I will not abandon my most pleasant region, where unheeded I shall commune with the creatures of my fancy. I will write them, I will breathe them into being. And this will ensure my true composition, that the airy flights of my imagination will be born. They shall exist. I will it so. I shall describe with profane fingers the tremendous secrets of human nature. Beginning with my sea captain, who will serve as audience to my characters. Robert Walton, a man hungry for what he believes lies beyond the eyes of man.
You will rejoice to hear that no disaster has accompanied the commencement of an enterprise which you have regarded with such evil forbearing. The sun is ever visible, its broad disk just skirting the horizon and diffusing perpetual splendor. Snow and frost are banished, and sailing over a calm sea, we may be wafted to a land surpassing in wonders and beauty. Nothing contributes so much to tranquilize the mind as a steady purpose. A point on which the soul may fix its intellectual eye. My life may have been passed in ease and luxury, but I prefer glory to every enticement that wealth placed in my path. I am about to proceed
on a long and difficult voyage. There is a love for the marvelous, a belief in the marvelous, intertwined in all my projects, which hurries me out of the common pathways of men, even to the wild sea and unvisited regions I am about to explore. In the morning, I went up to the deck and found all the sailors busy on one side of the vessel, apparently talking to someone in the sea. He asked if he could come aboard. His limbs were nearly frozen, his body dreadfully emaciated by fatigue and suffering. I had never seen a man in so wretched condition. I brought him to my cabin, attempting to salvage that bit of life and warmth I knew must still reside in him. He was adamant that I hear the circumstances which brought him to my boat, looking as if death itself had abandoned him. Even now his full-toned voice swells in my ears. His eyes dwell on me with all their melancholy sweetness. Strange and harrowing must be his tale. Frightful, the storm which brought him to me. Victor Frankenstein.
Treading in the steps already marked down. Pioneer, a new way to explore the unknown powers and unfold to the world the deepest mysteries of creation. If the study to which one applies oneself has the tendency to weaken your affectations, to destroy the taste for those simple pleasures, then that study is certainly unlawful. If this rule had always been observed, if no man allowed any pursuit whatsoever to interfere with the tranquility of his mind, Caesar would have spared his country. Greece had not been enslaved. America would have been discovered more gradually, and the empires of Mexico and Peru had not been destroyed.
He needs a companion, someone to tell his stories to. Henry Clairvaux.
Henry!
Selman, dear friend, my wayward companion, Victor, it's been too long.
Henry, how gratifying it is to an old man in the world before and after I change it.
Your hubris knows no bounds. Which attempt at godhood are you striving for now? The endless love and adoration of those nearest to you. It has proved inept in the fight for your attention.
You say such things as if to dissuade me, but godhood may well indeed be within my grasp.
Well, enlighten me then on your path to Olympus.
My education. My father had taken the greatest precautions that my mind should be impressed with no supernatural horrors. Darkness had no effect upon my fancy. Until from the midst of that darkness a sudden light broke in. A light so bright and wondrous yet simple that I was surprised among so many men of genius who had directed their inquiries for the same end that I alone should be reserved to discover so astonishing a secret.
It appears to me the more we study, the more we discover our ignorance.
Nothing could be farther from the truth, my friend. We are living in the sacred interspace between the old science and the new, changing the world for the better. We are pioneers, engineers, gods, and to have one's name written in the legacy of mankind. Well, none shall forget the name of Victor Frankenstein.
But surely to do good in secret and shun the world's applause, that is the surest testimony of a virtuous heart and self-approving conscience. Do your studies not allow for anything else? Do they block all other pursuits?
In other pursuits, you will go as far as those who have gone before you, and there is nothing more to know. In scientific inquiry, there is continual food for discovery and wonder.
I speak not of an improvement of the mind, but a rejuvenation of the spirit. Herein lies the reason for my visit. We have not heard from you, your family, Elizabeth. Your studies not allow for any human kindness, human connection.
Human connection is my study. You haven't any idea how important my work is. It is a matter of life and death.
Yes, well, perhaps some exercise or amusement can help clear your mind, yes.
I believe that exercise or amusement, as you say, shall be waiting for me at the end of my journey. I have promised myself both when my creation is complete.
And what are you creating, Victor?
Something new.
What means you, Victor? Victor!
Mary?
Frightened me, Lord Byron.
Is that not the goal of our little competition you've been so attentive to? Tell me, where is your tale taking place?
In the life and mind of a young doctor. His estate, his college dormitory, all around the fields of his estate.
Truly? Perhaps I am of the opinion that a powerful setting lends itself to a powerful story. Why not a dark and fantastical castle?
Well, monsters are not born in castles, Lord Byron. They are born in ourselves.
I have met many a duke who would challenge you to rethink your assessment.
Or perhaps a lord.
I'm too wise to think I should convince you of anything, especially your own thoughts, even at this hour. Shall you be awake all night?
I can sleep but a wink, but my mind wanders.
What of your doting husband? Does he know where your body is as your mind wanders endlessly?
As he sleeps like the dead, he will not miss my presence.
Death, so to speak, is a thing which makes men weep. Yet a third of life is spent in sleep.
I would question your calculations, Lord Byron. My life is not so weakly measured.
Perhaps he is not yet asleep, merely waiting for you to join him there.
I cannot. I would, as it were, to procrastinate all feelings of love and affection until this great object which has swallowed up every habit of my nature is completed.
Every feeling of affection. On that cheek, and that brow, so soft, so sweet, delicate. Smiles that win, the cheeks that shine, tell of days of goodness. A mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent.
No one can conceive the variety of feelings boring on me like a hurricane during this very first enthusiasm of success. It is as if my words reach my hands before my mind can even form them. Do you not love this feeling?
I can sympathize. If I do not write to empty my mind, I go mad. But as to that uninterrupted love of writing, no, I do not understand it. I feel it is a torture which I must be rid of. Never a pleasure. On the contrary, I think composition a great pain.
Well, it must be painful. If not, we would be Adam and Eve before the fall, ignorant of all. But there is pain in the creation of something new. Think of it. We bring our ideas to the earth, violently if necessary. Life and death, it appears to me, are ideal bounds. You know, I brought death with my life. It is as if I traded my mother's life for my own, and her death haunts me constantly. Even the most obscene actions won't drive her away.
As you spoke of one such obscene action, I thought it was but a jest. Really, the two of you in a graveyard.
We attempted to bring a torrent of light into the darkness of our worlds.
Well, truly, we must have some pleasure in these mad existences. Despair and genius are too oft connected. Now, the pursuit of pleasure. think of no worthier an occupation. One hates an author, who's all author.
Invention, it must be humbly admitted, does not consist in creating out of pleasure, but out of chaos. The materials must in the first place be afforded. It can give form to dark, hopeless substances, but cannot bring into being the substance itself. It's a pure act of passion.
Chaos, God made a world, and out of high
Yes.
passions comes a people.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. There is a pleasure in the pathless woods. There is a rapture on the lonely shore. There is a society where none intrudes. By the deep blue sea and the music in its roar, I love man, not the less, and nature more. Sometimes even on the very brink of certainty I fail. Yet I cling to the hope which the next day, the next hour might realize. Good night, Mary. Good night, Claire.
I haven't the time for this. My work. My work.
My creation, all my work I must look upon.
Dies ide, dies ida, solve secum in favilla. Dies ide, dies ida, solve secum in favilla.
It is always those in the quiet, modest and unshowy disposition who surprise you. I believe it's because this behavior would be expected by all others.
Not now, Claire.
But not you. Never you.
What did you see?
Need I remind you that you are on your honeymoon with a man who adores you? And I know you are in love with him. Why else would you have disgraced our father like you have? You've given up your dowry. You've given up your name. Your mother would be ashamed of you.
Do not speak to me of my mother. You did not know her.
Neither did you.
Matters not. My mother's opinion on my life has no effect on me. I never knew her, she never knew me.
In fact, she would be grateful for seeing the choices you have made.
You forget your place. You were nothing but a petulant child, laughing scraps at every occasion.
I am no longer a child. I have never deceived you about my intentions. You are aware that I am in love with Lord Byron.
I am aware that he is not in love with you.
As if that would make a difference to me. Do you really think me such a fool as to not see what is so plainly present? We have responded. He writes to me with such emotion and strength, every letter worthy of historical significance, yet he writes to me. He does love me in his own way.
He loves none but himself.
How wrong you are. He will find the smallest, most insignificant part of a person and love them based solely upon that. Despite their flaws and their misgivings, he gives his love freely.
Yes, to those who would easily take it.
You have felt his gaze. To be seen, perhaps for the first time in your whole existence. I wonder, have you ever felt his touch? God knows the extent of your sins, I do not.
Do not speak to me of sin. Do not dare. We have stayed here for months. Do you believe me to be a fool? That I would not take notice?
Go back to your stories, Mary. They're a better place for your imagining.
Oh, I cannot imagine this. You slept with him. He is the father of your unborn child.
Do not berate me for accomplishing that which you yourself prize.
How could you say that? Do you not know that you are ruined?
Of course I do. There is hope. This child will look of him. He will have his strength. He will give me strength. You think me too impatient of difficulty, but I will have George in my arms again.
You are confused.
He is enchanting. Would you give that up for anything in the world?
It is not an accomplishment, Claire. It is an atrocity.
Your husband's wife sleeps miles from here with his son. You speak to me of atrocity.
You are lost.
I wonder, does he ever call out her name?
Does Lord Byron ever call out mine? She shall be the bones of my bones. The flesh, my flesh. She shall be called woman.
Could it be the source of all my admiration and inspiration? My Elizabeth.
Oh, Victor! Oh, Victor! How are your studies progressing?
I always come from my studies downtrodden and discontent, but Sir Isaac Newton is said to have vowed that he felt like a child, picking seashells next to the insurmountable ocean of truth.
And what shells have piqued your interest today, Sir Newton?
Well, a rather charming shell. Yes, I believe I shall have
Put me down, put me down. To be so jubilant on a day such as today is simply indecent.
No one has ever accused me of being anything else. My dear, I mean only to lift your spirits.
Well, it's Justine's spirit should be lifted. To think that the poor
She is but a child.
God knows how entirely I am innocent, and I do not pretend that my protestation should acquit me. I rest my innocence on a plain and simple explanation of the facts which have been adduced against me, and I hope the character I have always borne will incline my judges to a favourable interpretation where any circumstance appears doubtful or suspicious. By the permission
Will you
of...
not join the others, Mrs. Shelley? Mrs. Shelley.
Where any circumstance appears doubtful or suspicious. By the permission of...
Mrs. Shelley,
I apologize, Miss Linaria. I didn't hear you. What did you ask?
will you not join the others, Mrs. Shelley?
Well, I enjoy my companions, but my attention must be focused upon my work.
I see.
It is as if there is this insurmountable barrier between myself and my companions, sealed with the blood of William.
I have not heard of William. Is he a local child? Has there been an accident?
No, it can't have been an accident. I apologize, Miss Linaria. I didn't mean to frighten you. He is a character in my story, a young child who was murdered.
Ah, but he is not real.
He feels real.
Then how could you do this to him?
I beg your pardon.
He is but a child, and you have ended his life before it even began.
Well, I had to. It was vital to the story. The creature must kill, and it must matter.
But why a child?
Because it must matter.
To you.
I beg your pardon.
Frankenstein will be unaffected, will he not? He will not face the truth of the evil he has unleashed upon the world. Who else will be destroyed?
Anyone else I deem worthy of destruction.
Does it complete you?
What?
To be a god?
No, you misunderstand. If you'll excuse
You
me.
wish to fill souls with anguish, with nothing but words as your weapons.
No, it is just a story.
Is it? Is it?
What?
Is it your intention to join your companions?
Company is irksome to me when my mind alone can fill itself with thoughts of heaven and earth. Now please, go back to your work.
Forgive the suggestion, ma'am.
I must not allow my thoughts to be contaminated with stories that are not my own.
By the permission of Elizabeth, I had passed the evening of the night on which the murder had been committed at the house of an aunt in Shen, a village situated about a league from Geneva. On my return, about 9 o'clock, I met a man who asked if I had seen anything of the child who was lost. Alarmed by this account, I spent several hours in looking for him, but when the gates of Geneva were shut, I was forced to spend several hours of the night in a barn. Most of the night I spent watching for signs of young William, but I was overcome with sleep. It seemed as if some steps disturbed my slumber, and I awoke, but there was no sign of a soul. I resolved again to look for the boy. If I did go near the spot where his body lay, it was without my knowledge. I commit my cause to the justice of my judges, yet I see no room for hope. No, please, I beg permission to have a few witnesses examined concerning my character, and if their testimony shall not outweigh my supposed guilt, I must be condemned. Although I would pledge my salvation on my innocence, please!
Does she live?
No. She meets her end at the end of the road. Just end for Justine.
How cruel. What had she done wrong?
She fell asleep. She left her family, her child, vulnerable to the woes of the world.
Was William her child? I have not yet a grasp on character's importance or lineage.
Justine was kept to watch the youngest Frankenstein child who was killed by the creature. She was then blamed for his death also by the creature. Do you not see?
Perhaps...
No, please. The story is still muddled in my mind. Allow me time to sort it out through ink and thought.
As you wish, my angel.
There is want of a connection. For truly, we all require a teacher, family, love, among all. We all learn by example, so let that be the case for the creature. Come, my muses, let us see through the creature's eyes. Come. Hidden from any that would despise him, his days remained unaltered until a fateful morning when a young woman crossed his path. He followed her out of curiosity, wanting to understand where such a creature would come from. And did she have her own thing?
Father, you weren't supposed to go outside the house while I was away. Not that has ever stopped you before.
Dear Agnes,
Father, why would you give your daughter the name of Agatha and then refuse to ever use it?
your mother named you. In fact, I do wonder, does her spirit still live on in your reflection?
I dare say she does.
We When can we expect your brother?
Felix and his wife should be here at any moment. Oh, Father, do raise your feet.
My dear, what are you up to?
She has never seen our house before, and I wish to make it nice for her. It must be strange to come to a new place with new people, a brand new language.
Your brother fell in love with her despite the barriers between them. Quite an inspiration, would you say?
Yes, of course, Father.
My boy is on the
Agatha!
house.
Oh, Felix!
This is Safi, my wife.
Oh, it is so wonderful to meet you. I've never had a sister before, and now here you are.
Agatha,
Oh, Felix.
remember she cannot understand you.
Must the old man on the porch continue to wait until he meets his new daughter?
Yes, of course, Father.
Very pleased to meet you, Safi.
Oh, wonderful. I do hope you find the cottage to your liking. Please do come in.
Missed you.
Hello, Father.
It's a lovely girl. I'm proud of you, boy.
This is not the life she deserves, but she loves me, Father. I know she does, and I shall make her happiness the endeavor of all my days.
I intend to help you with that mighty convocation. If you will. No. Please, I left you a gift on the table.
Father, please, you mustn't think gifts of...
Boy, you shall teach her our language, and she shall teach you to be happy. Your lives be filled with the joy your mother and I once shared.
Thank you, Father. Safi! My love, look at this.
The more the creature saw of them, the greater his desire grew to claim their protection and kindness. His heart yearned to be known and loved by these amiable creatures. He dared not think that they would turn away with disdain and horror. The poor that stopped at their door were never driven away. He merely required kindness and sympathy, but he did not believe himself worthy of it. The fateful hour of his longing finally arrived. The creature had come to see the blind man as the father figure of his imaginings. With dread in his misshapen heart and hope in his eyes, the creature slowly approached the cottage.
Who is there?
Pardon this intrusion. I am but a weary traveler in need of a little rest.
I was once a traveler before I lost my sight. If you would oblige a fellow traveler to feel your hands, it's how I would deem your trustworthiness.
You would oblige me if you would allow me to remain.
But of course, you're most welcome. Your language, stranger, I suppose you are my countrymen. Are you English?
No, but I was educated by an English family and know that language only. I am going to claim the protection of some friends whom I truly love. These amiable people I go to have never seen me and know little of me. I am full of fears, for if I fail there, I am an outcast in the world forever.
Do not despair. Where do these friends reside?
Near this spot.
Perhaps I can be of help in undeceiving them. I cannot judge you by your appearance, but something in your words persuades me that you are sincere.
How can I thank you, my best and only benefactor? From your lips, the words of kindness have reached my ears, and I shall be forever grateful.
Now, may I know the names and residence of those friends?
They are. Now is the time. Save and protect me. You and your family are those that I seek. Do not leave me in this hour of trial.
Father, the berries are all. Who are you? What are you? What are you doing here? Felix, I'm afraid.
Demon!
What is
Get
it?
away from my
He's
father!
just a weary traveler.
Leave us!
That is all.
Get away from our house! You unholy thing! Get away from my family!
I did not seem to cause this creature anything but pain and destruction. Why must that be? Perhaps a
moment of levity. Yes, a wedding. The union of Elizabeth Lavenza and Victor